Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We have an interesting new mission ahead of us. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna fully exploit it because I kinda wanted to level my people while doing so.
Yeah, that's a good town event to get if you have like a low-level boss you haven't beaten.
Oh yeah, that's great. That'd be wonderful if it was reliable to get.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to plan and toil in order to make sure that I get all the bosses at the appropriate times, which in the retrospect with these recordings, I don't think that's going to be the case. It never fails to amuse me how we always have to throw the Vestal in the brothel. That just feels very wrong, on par with the leper.
Lepers need love too, man.
Yeah, lepers need love too. So all y'all people making jokes in the thread, don't be like that. It's gross.
But they can keep the tip.
Yeah. I got no money. Fuck.
Why are we constantly broke in this game?
Because I'm not taking my antiquarian anywhere. Also, that's a really neat banner.
Yeah, I like it.
Doesn't really evoke what I was thinking of this mission.
Ooh, get the candle.
The candle's okay, but honestly, it doesn't add too much to the antiquarian. It's good to have, but I wouldn't work a long dungeon for it. Honestly, I like the boots better because they offer good traits for not that much of a payoff. Because 10% prot on anyone is really good, and at the cost of 2 speed, I could deal with it.
Really annoys me how that picture fades in and out.
Does it?
Yeah. What? Because every time you open a character window, they just sort of fade away.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're trying to make sure you don't get blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
But this is gonna be Leppy Granola's mentorship program. And also, this is gonna be the ceremonious first mission of Kaboom Dragoon.
What? No. No, you can't take him.
I know. I was thinking, like, it didn't hit me until after I did the recordings, where the very next day I did these recordings, somebody in the thread said, you know, I'll be very disappointed if Kaboom Dragoon actually goes on a mission. But I'm sorry, when I recorded these, I was like, man, I feel bad. I should take a Kaboom Dragoon on a mission. So I kind of realized that with some of the gear I got, the hand accessory that I put on Leppy Granola is kind of redundant. Because that accessory gives lepers 15% extra damage if they're in row 1. But I have both the head and the box, so I have no need for that.
Well, you could give the head and box to someone else, like the dog.
I could, or I could just make Leppy Granola a complete fucking murder train. He does so much damage. He does so much damage.
Why can't the dog listen to music?
The dog can listen to music, and I've given him the music box at times, but I just feel like Leppy Granola would make better use of a box because he's so slow.
I'm just saying the dog needs that music.
Yeah.
So he thinks people are in the house when he's alone.
Oh god, I do the same thing when I go on vacation. I just leave the radio on fucking butt rock music for my dog.
Why would you subject your dog to the butt rock music?
It's good music. I don't see what the problem is here.
I mean, it's called butt rock.
Yeah. I also don't know why I thought I had it in my head that I could kill someone with Intimidate, but oh well. Kinda sucks that, even with the advantage of Leppy Granola, we're still in a long mission, which means we're gonna have to trudge through a couple areas of, just needing to explore. Actually,
Yeah.
Actually, I do remember this mission. There's gonna be one point which is funny. Because we do actually finish the mission in record time, and the rest is just getting money. But when we reveal it, it's kind of a funny reveal, but there's also something I do gotta point out mechanically that you actually got wrong.
Me?
Uh-huh.
But I'm perfect and flawless without P or like an AI.
Yeah, and that's why Full Spectrum Warrior exists.
We don't talk about the things I do wrong here, okay?
We don't talk about all your terrible mistakes, like Grimrock
As victories
Grimrock
mount,
1.
so too will resistance.
Still waiting on Grimrock 2, by the way.
Yeah, so is everyone else. Keep waiting.
A fortune. Waiting.
You will just hide in this house before you do Grimrock 2. Cthulhu's nice, at least he doesn't force me to do LPs I don't want to do.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I do gotta say, Kaboom Dragoon started with a good set, mainly because Disorienting Blast could be kind of clever if you know what you're doing.
Is that the one that also clears corpses?
Yeah, it clears corpses, it stuns a target, and it shuffles that target. And it has a wide range, so if you just really want to get one guy out of the back, you could hit him with the shuffle. I didn't use it before because when I first used it, I thought it would shuffle everyone, and it didn't, so I was a little pissed at that. But going through this run, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, feed that dog.
Yeah, give the dog a bone. You happy?
Yeah.
Dog got his bone. You can finally stop reporting me to fucking animal rights.
Decimated.
Dog with bone is really good in the Warrens. It just kills absolutely everything.
Oh yeah, he's got the extra damage against beast, doesn't he?
It's only like 25%, but with bone, that's pretty
Continue the
substantial.
onslaught.
Yeah.
Destroy them all.
You know, of all the enemies I thought you'd leave alive for last, that is not the one I thought you'd pick.
Honestly, he's not the most threatening thing. The big guy has stun and bleed damage and hits like a truck. And the little mini dude has high stress damage along with disease. I could deal with getting hooked in the kidneys for like 2 damage. I don't give a shit. By the way, there, again, anti-venom does not work on all heirloom chests. Though I don't wonder if a band-aid would've.
I was gonna say, it took me an absurdly long time to notice that the drum had a face on it.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
A lot of clever little design tricks in this game. The only issue I have with this team is that Skytalon is not built to be a rank 4, so if she's not healing, all she has is that really bad stun, thanks to Sacred Scroll. Yeah, if you plan to use Sacred Scroll like me and be a big man-child, don't expect to stun anything with your Vestal. There we go, now the Vestal could do something. And miss entirely.
Good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Skippy, you did 10 damage out of the 10 to 25 that you could do. Why?
He killed the enemy, what are you complaining about?
That's just really low on the damage roll, and it made me
Finding the stuff is
sad.
only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Do I have anybody that can resist stress? No? Oh well. Sorry, Skippy. You read a bad book and the lights went out.
I mean, that's easily the best option you could get.
Yeah, honestly. That's the best book you could read because nothing substantial happens. You could be like me and then read a book, get a positive quirk, and lose an even better quirk in response. That's the worst feeling. You're like, oh, I got a new skill. What did it replace? Thick-skinned. Every time I look at these maps, I always think it's not a huge map, but in practice, it's so huge. It also doesn't help that we get random encounters.
Well, I mean, they're not really random.
Yeah, kinda. They're all... Would you say they're all pre-generated by the, when the dungeon is created?
Yeah.
Executed with impunity.
Basically, every encounter and curio and everything you can interact with is placed pretty much exactly when the dungeon is generated itself, with the exception of backtracking, which will sometimes generate traps or encounters that were not there before.
Yeah, they do that so you don't just run around trying to fucking loot shit or something.
Success.
Though
so
random
clearly
encounters actually
in
gives you
view.
more chances for
Or is it
loot, so I
merely
don't
a trick
think
of the
that's necessarily
light?
bad. The big issue is that you're gonna run out of lamp eventually, and if you run into a random encounter when your lamp is out, very high chance it's gonna be a shambler, and we all know what the shambler does. Oh boy.
The question is, when are you going to take your revenge on the Shambler?
One day. One day. Because there is an accessory I want to get off the Shambler, it's just that, man... I gotta fucking prepare for that. I gotta get the quest we get today, go into a level 1 dungeon, and just fucking maul one of them. Bring an entire team of level 6s just to ruin that thing.
For the record, how Highwing fights the Shambler is to cheat.
Mm-hmm. I still get a bunch of comments on that one YouTube video I put up where I just crit the Shambler to death super quickly, and people are just super angry about that.
Well, he's supposed to be a big deal.
I know he is. It still makes me smile that people are get so salty over that.
Well, I mean, are people still getting salty over that one E3 PS4 video?
Sadly, no. The comments stopped on that, which is
That's a
disappointing.
shame. Yeah.
For context, I streamed all of E3 2016 conferences with Oozeworm and another friend of mine. And for whatever reason, the Sony one got an inordinate amount of dislikes and angry comments. Shit.
At least he guarded the dog. That's the important part.
Dog doesn't get ruined. Dog is too good. He will never get killed. Ah, so close. So close.
You got nothing to hit this guy with.
I know, if I didn't swap with Sky Talon, I could have knifed him, but oh well. Dog enjoys pork.
Did you just call the Vestal Scoia'tael?
No, Sky Talon. Though Scoia'tael could probably work.
And driven into the
Yeah.
mud.
Man, I should really go back to The Witcher 3. I just kind of stopped one day and never went back.
I mean, it's good. It's just...
Doing all the side quests at once is ill-recommended. By the way, this is why I rarely look at the sacrificial altar. I was really hoping, but no dice. So, look at the left side of the screen.
Nice.
Once I actually,
Circle
examine
in
the map.
dark. The battle
I'm
may
guessing
yet
that's
be won.
going to be all of your quest objectives.
Good
Right in a
guess.
row.
Pet the dog. Do it now.
Yeah. I kind of wish the dog had his own stress meter.
That would be a bit much. Also a coding nightmare.
Yeah.
Luckily I brought Kaboom Dragoon, who had leeches, so the Bokenjimin is not hysterically blind. Now the cool thing about the leper is that he's religious, so he gets a lot of benefits from the Vestal's camping skills. So now Leppy just has 15% prot for free. And just because I can. I don't have a security. Oh, I was gonna say I don't have a security skill. What's gonna happen?
Nothing.
So all of those three on the left, yes, are quest objectives, and I believe they all just say quest objective. I know I examined them at one point, right here.
Don't even get fights?
Yeah, they just say quest location. Now you said if it just says quest location, there's no fight, right?
Oh no.
There are fights.
I can't believe I got owned by Highwing.
Yep, time to retire LP.
There is no worse fate for me right now.
Time to retire from LP, turn in your badge, chillin'.
Yeah, I just gotta finish one more thing, then I'll leave LP forever.
Yeah, Grimrock too.
No.
One day, damn it. I just want to see it. That's all.
A death by inches.
Man, Skippy is supposed to be mentoring these people, but he's gotten crit like 3 times this run. Poor guy.
I mean, his body is in shambles. Come on.
This is true.
You literally picked the worst guy to train your guys in the art of fighting.
Alright guys, let me show you how to kill this enemy. His wrist snaps. Oh.
Singular strike.
36 damage crit, not bad. Though I do gotta say the Curio 4 interacting for this mission is kinda neat looking in my opinion. If we ever get to fucking see it.
As soon as this pigman moves out of the way.
Please move, Pigman. We want to look at your art and then break it because we're terrible people. Ooh, nice. Sky Talon gets a kill.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying.
I do like how that Curio looks. It's got a neat motif to it, but I also kind of wish with these missions they would show like the Curio and then the quote-unquote purified Curio. Because right there it said devastated the shrine and yet it's still in one piece.
Yeah.
It just sounds silly. It's a very decimated looking shrine, isn't it?
Yep. I think we might have put out the candles on it.
No, the candles were not lit to begin with.
Damn. Why did we bring this pickaxe? It does nothing.
I know, it's weird. Booze. It's a good thing we're not gonna sleep ever. And because of what happened a while ago, I'm like, yeah, quest objective only, right? Oh. Well, shit.
Man, those candles were totally lit. That's what the thing did.
No, those are the candles in the back.
No. Okay. So the audience who watches this video, tell Highwing he's wrong about the candles.
I'm gonna look back on the video and I will confirm / deny in post because this is a battle worth fighting for. Because I could swear those candles were off during the fight. But yeah, I got a little extra time and I got slightly empty coffers. We need a little bit of money if we had shit to interact with.
For some reason I was thinking medicinal herbs were used on those, but no, that's holy water.
Yeah, holy water sanctifies them and allows you to search them without being spooked out.
Man. Steve is scary.
I know, right?
Glittering gold.
30 episodes and nothing has gone wrong except for the one thing.
Yeah, the one thing that happened when you poked the spooky thing with a stick.
They don't like that stick. Let me tell you. What are you guys doing out here eating dinner? Didn't you realize that there's pigs outside? I mean, it is. I do like how devastating the Plague Doctor is now. Just because back in early access, you had no reason to use it. It was such an underwhelming class. Don't shoot Skippy. He's trying to teach people how to be heroes.
A whole 5 damage. Damn, Skippy.
Don't shoot Skippy, though. He's just trying to be a good teacher. It's a shame that thing didn't proc on the bandit.
Yeah.
Having 2 blights would have been hilarious.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
And let's just finish it off. No need to be fancy here.
I mean, he was dead either way.
Seize this
Yeah.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh look, food to bring home to my family that are probably starving.
Well, yeah, all the food goes into the fucking dungeon.
A handsome reward.
There's nothing left for the hamlet.
Well performed.
I don't know why this game is called Darkest Dungeon. It should be called Don't Starve. Because that's all I'm doing half the time. Ooh. Ah, fuck.
Oh.
I lost 10% prot. That made me so mad.
Well, that's what you get for reading.
That's what you get for reading Skin. What an awful fate. Our Houndmaster decided to read Skin and now his own skin failed in life.
The slow death.
It's always nice when you blight someone and they die before they even get a turn.
Unforgiving.
There's just a sick pleasure in that.
It's like a weapon that cuts on its own or something.
Yeah.
Another one falls.
Damn, another crit.
Now, why did you kill the one who was stunned and not the one who had an action ready?
I don't know.
Trifling victory.
I really don't know.
Victory,
I was
nonetheless.
just like trying to expedite this because I knew if Skippy hit, it would be a kill, so it didn't really matter. Hey, more skin. Let's,
Good, read it.
This is a good idea right here.
Maybe he'll get thick skin back.
If a leopard gets thick skin, does he just become normal? Like, do we just cure him by making him read Eldritch Scrawlings on a fucking human flesh?
Oh good, more bands, we don't have to think about this anymore.
Ah. I think
Well, that was a waste.
I think the vapors that remove the corpse, I think they actually have a lower stun rate than the flashbang. Because if I remember
That
right,
would make sense.
the stun and shuffle only has a 100% chance to stun, while flashbang has a base of 133.
Well, I mean, it makes sense as something built for stunning first and foremost, rather than something that has all these sort of ancillary effects would be more effective.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I bothered trying to stun that bandit.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Like, I feel like I need to take notes when I actually record the game, because I gotta wonder what I do half the time. Luckily this bandito's dead, even though I can't do anything to hit him.
Yeah, move that corpse.
Yeah. I'm gonna whistle this man to death. Hey, another ruby. Excellent.
Good. Got a lot of gold in this room.
Yeah, pretty good. 15, 30, 45, 60, 70, 80. I think it's a good time to go.
There's It's a hallway.
Yeah, there was one more room, but I just felt like, yeah, I think I got enough. This recording's gone on long enough. Skip got, like, no EXP for that. Ooh, and Holy Slayer on Leppy. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Take his ass to the ruins.
Hell yeah.